I've noticed a lot of bullying going on lately. And yeah, there's nothing I can do to stop the bullying, but what really ticks me off is the fact that if somebody has cancer, people are like, oh my god, are you okay? All this stuff. And it's like, I'm the same way. But there's other people with may not be as major, but it's still, how can I put this? It's still like a great impact on their life. Like me, I am probably taking a huge risk on getting teased. I'm putting this out there, but if it helps other people, I'm willing to do it. I have a form of spina bifida. If you don't know what that is, I honestly don't even know what it is. I guess something in my spinal cord doesn't develop. So most people with my condition have to be in wheelchairs. They can't, I don't know if they can feel their bottom half, but they can't walk. Others, like me, have the function of their legs. Now, my problem is I can't feel certain areas in my body. Like, I'm a diabetic. When I have to do the thing to poke my fingers to check my blood sugars, yeah, I don't always feel that. I injected my legs because I can't feel my legs, or I can't feel a certain area in my legs. My dad did a test with me one time when I was little, and he took some lukewarm water, and I put my hand in it, and I was like, that's room temperature. And he's like, okay. He takes steaming hot water, I put my hand in it, and I didn't feel anything. I just felt regular temperature water. And my mom, my sister, and my dad all put their hands in it to verify that it was good temperature water. It was hot. So, yeah. I also can't really, it's hard to explain, but my main problem was my bladder. I never really I got potty trained, but it was harder for me. I was in pull-ups till I was like 12. Now, because I found it embarrassing, I wouldn't properly take care of myself, so I was teased. And yeah, I regret it. I do regret it. But, I mean, it's the past. I can't go back and redo it. But when I was 12, I got a surgery. And that surgery ended up getting messed up. And then when I was 13, or when I was 12, I had like 3 surgeries to try to fix it. None of them worked. So then when I was 13, my doctor was like, you need to get the surgery redone. And I was like, crap. So, got it redone, and that surgery went okay. I need surgeries like once a year to perfect it. But 2011, I could have died. In October of 2010, I was doing some homework, and I got this really burning sensation in my stomach area. And my parents brought me to the hospital, and they told us what happened. I'd rather not say it because it's kind of, I don't know how people would think of it, but I would just rather not say it. And I was in the hospital for a week or 2. Everything was smooth sailing from October to February, whatever. And March 2nd, 2011, the same thing happened. And this time it was worse. This time I was actually unconscious at the hospital. My mom knows more info on me than my dad does. So my dad was having trouble answering questions, and my baby brother was just born. So my mom needed to stay home and take care of him and the rest of my siblings. So I am laying on the bed unconscious, and the only thing I know is the man in the room with me is my dad. There's a nurse talking to me, and my name is Brittany. I didn't know anything else. I was in that much pain. So then I get transferred over to Children's Hospital, and I was in the hospital for about a month. And when I woke up and was fully able to stay awake and know everything that I need to know, I was in the ICU, and I had I don't know what it's called, an oxygen thing. You know, the thing that goes like that, and then it goes right here, and then it pumps, yeah, that thing. I am lucky to be here today because I could have died during that month. And it's just, I don't know, you can't really understand until you're there, but I get teased because of my condition. I have a big scar on my stomach. In fact, multiple scars on my stomach from the surgeries. And whenever I have a boyfriend, it's like, I'm scared to tell them. I don't want to tell them because I'm scared that they're going to leave me. Then by the time I do tell them, it's like 3-4 months in the relationship, and it's just, I don't want them to think that I'm like diseased or something. So what I'm trying to get at is, everybody, unless if you have cancer, you get teased, no matter what your condition is. But me being a diabetic is nothing. Yeah, I have to inject myself with needles every day. But compared to some of the things that other people go through, or that I even go through myself, is nothing. When it comes to my spina bifida, I have no control over that. Every day I wake up with the fear that I will end up in the hospital, or I will need another surgery, or just all these thoughts run through my mind. And when kids start teasing me, it kind of hurts. I mean, I transferred over to an online school because kids were teasing me, and because I was always ending up in the hospital because I have really bad health issues. And it doesn't look like I have health issues. I mean, I look like a perfectly normal teenager, but that's the exact reason why bullying needs to stop, because people have health issues. You might have perfect health, but I'm sure there is something truly wrong, whether it has already happened, it's happening now, or it will happen in the future. Something will happen to you, I promise. And you won't understand until it happens to you yourself. And I mean, this is a hard subject for me because I'm now just telling a million people bullying is it's rude. I can't describe what bullying is. It's ridiculous. Even depression can be a serious health issue. I mean, I know a lot of people that have depression, and one of my friends committed suicide because of his depression, and he was one of my best friends. Bullying needs to stop. That's all I can say. I mean, I know I can't stop it. I know I cannot stop it, but I can at least put a dent into it. And just imagine somebody bullying your best friend, or your mom, or your dad, or your siblings, and then them coming to you and crying and just really hurt. Just imagine that. I mean, my little sister in kindergarten or first grade was getting teased, and she went to school saying, "Oh, I can't wait for school to start. I love school," and all this other stuff. By the time first grade ended, she didn't want to go to school anymore. She started acting like she was sick. She didn't want to go to school because kids were bullying her. And that's in first grade. I mean, seriously? So, it's really all I can say is the bullying needs to stop. And I will admit, I didn't bully, but I did make fun of some kids that were making fun of me. And my best friend, Sam, helped me through it the entire time. She was there when I got my first surgery, and she's still there for me now. And honestly, if I didn't have Sam, I probably would have, committed suicide or something. Because I got teased that much. And it's just, like I said, unless if you have cancer, everybody really just teases you. I've even seen some kids with cancer get teased. Because there's an entire family. There's somewhere around my neighborhood, there's a little girl who has cancer. The rest of her family shaved their heads for that little girl. That is true love. That's all I can say, is that is true love. I can't say anything else but true love. And that entire family gets teased. So, I mean, it's kind of douchey if you ask me. So, can't completely stop bullying. I don't think that bullying will ever be completely stopped. But, please, if you are bullying and you watch this, please, stop. I mean, you don't know what people have been through. Just last night, there was this girl telling me that because I don't believe in God. Now, before I go any further, I believe that there is a God, but I believe in the Greek gods, where Zeus, the god of the sky, and then Poseidon, the god of the sea, Athena, the gods and goddesses. I believe that there's more than one. So, don't get all snappy on me. I do know that, or I do believe in a God. I just believe that there's multiple gods, and I believe in all those gods. Back to what I was saying. And she tried telling me that I have a sad and I have a bad life. And I told her, you don't know the shit I have been through since I was 12. I am 17 now. From 12 to 17, it's like the hospital is my second home. I've been there so much. So it's like, you can't tell me I have a bad or a sad life when you don't know who I am. You don't know that because of all my scars, and even my diabetes sometimes gets me down. I have to look at myself in the mirror every morning and say, Brittany, you're beautiful. Don't let anyone tell you different. And even though I say that all the time, I can't even get myself to believe that. No matter how hard I try. Even going to bed at night, I look in the mirror. Brittany, you are beautiful. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. I still can't get myself to believe it. I'm constantly looking at the scars on my stomach and wishing I could be as skinny as, like, friggin' Miley Cyrus. And I want to be that skinny. Like I said, I'm probably taking a risk at this, telling this to 1,000,000 people, but if it helps stop a little bit of bullying, I am willing to do that, because I love you all, and you're all friggin' amazing. So, I guess that's the end. Comment, like, subscribe. If you've ever been teased, comment below what you were teased about, or just that you were teased. I love you all. You're all friggin' amazing. Never forget that.